After a month of training camp, the regular season has finally arrived for UND football. And before they take off to San Jose and San Jose State, Coach Bubba Schweigert, nice enough to give us some time here in the Coach's Corner. Bubba, thanks for being with us, and welcome to the program.
It's good to be here.
You'll tell all your family and friends about the show, I'm guessing, won't you?
I'll make sure I do that.
A month of training camp under your belt already. I'm guessing for you and your staff in particular, it's flown by, maybe not so much for the players, huh?
Yeah, it does go pretty fast. I know we reported on July 31st, and with the new NCAA rules that were put in effect a few years ago, you have one practice a day the first 5 days, and then it's 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. But there's enough time to get ready. It extends the camp a bit, but our guys have had a good camp and put forth good effort, so we feel like we're ready to go.
You have taught your mantra all along has been day to day, day by day. Try not to get ahead of yourselves a little bit. And that's a teaching process each day, I would guess?
Yeah, we really wanted to focus on that for our guys. So we were focusing on the task at hand, whether it was installing the offense or defense and special teams. We really didn't talk a whole lot about our opponent in fall camp. And the first day that we did that was on Saturday, roughly a week before the game, and just didn't want to get ahead of ourselves. And we needed to still learn our offense, our defense, and our special teams, and not be too concerned about the opponent.
There have been times when the defensive structure at UND, the playbook, if you want to call it that, has been pretty tough. It's been pretty intricate, where I remember coaches in the past saying we needed some brilliant guys or bright guys to be able to go through this defense. Have you simplified things a little bit on both sides of the ball, particularly on defense?
Well, I think the longer that we've been running the defense, we've been able to simplify it for the players. And this year with a lot of new guys, we had to be cognizant of that fact and put in as much as we can handle and scale back if we need to for the game. So we've tried to simplify it over the years, but even in this fall camp, we've tried to make it as simple as possible for us to understand, but we still want to do what we do. So there's a challenge there, but you sure can't run it if the players don't feel comfortable and aren't able to play fast. Offensively, been some challenges there too with new guys and first-year players that we're going to have on the field. So we're throwing enough at them that we can handle, and if we have to scale back a bit, that's just the right thing to do.
Now at Southern Illinois and Duluth, you've been a part of a couple staffs that are seeing guys for the first time. Do you learn a lot of new things in that first game when the lights come on about guys? Oh,
you sure do, Tom. I think, until you actually get against the opponents and the game situations, game-like, with a crowd there watching, we don't really know what we're going to get. And hopefully we have prepared well enough, and we've tried to put our guys in pressure situations in practice. And we've tried to put our guys in a lot of different situations that they need to make adjustments, but it's nothing like the real thing. So we're going to have to take a look at that. And Thursday night, that'll be important to see how we react to those situations. And we do know we're going to see some things we haven't prepared for, so that'll be the challenge for us to make those adjustments during the game.
It's a tough opponent. You start with obviously San Jose State, and it's on the road and everything else. But does that set up the way obviously they're tough, but maybe this is a good way to start in some respects?
Yeah, it's a good challenge. Our guys are excited. We go into this game and really focused on our performance, and the real competitors are going to really rise up with this situation. We know they're going to run very well. We know that they have a lot of talent. Being an FBS opponent, they're going to have a lot of talent and maybe a little bit more depth than we do, but we're excited about the challenge, and this should bring out the best in our guys as far as our competitive spirit, and that's what we're looking for, to see, hey, which team is going to really compete hard. We want to play with more heart and desire than our opponent. That's a challenge for our guys.
When you play an opponent like this, it's basically, if you don't beat yourself, you got a chance, right?
Yeah, I think after being at Southern for 6 years, you can really everybody's going to have those first game mistakes, and you want to limit them and have as few as you can. And if you have a number of them that get you into trouble and give them a short field, it obviously makes it much more difficult. And the one thing is, early in the game, adjusting to the speed and the pace of the game will be a challenge for us, and we hopefully prepared for those situations. But yes, you just can't make mistakes in these games. You got to, limit the turnovers, limit the penalties, and that gives you a much better chance.
You can be as nervous as anybody before that kickoff?
It'll be exciting. I hope I'm not nerves. I think if you don't feel the nerves and the butterflies, you're not in it for the right reasons. But been doing this a long time. Hopefully we can calm down as a coaching staff and calm down as a head coach and be ready to go.
Bubba, travel safe. Thanks for this. Appreciate it. And good luck against San Jose State.
Thank you. We're looking forward to it.
Coach Bubba Schweigert, first-year head football coach at UND. And you can watch that game, by the way, Thursday night at 9 o'clock on ESPN3.